Hey everyone, welcome back. Now I just realised that shut up, I'm going down here. That the mission afterwards is I sing the body electric. Now it's not a prerequisite to the Howarth Labs mission, but I highly recommend you do it before that because there is actually some useful bits of information in there, and you learn a bit about the city and the infrastructure as well in the game. So it's quite useful. Now they'll tell you this in the mission, but I'll tell you right now, you need to have your boiler suit equipped, just to make things a lot easier. I've checked a lot of stuff away because this mission is actually going to take a while, but it's not hugely difficult. Just there's a lot of places to actually get through in this mission. So then we'll go to the Howarth Labs. So I've left the things I think I'm gonna most need, so let's get to it.
Joy immediately.
There's the hatchery I need, but first we need a key for it.
Central sent me to help out.
Oh, and I suppose you learned all about municipal infrastructure back at Central.
I like to think I can figure a few things out.
Oh, you can figure things out. Who needs 20 years of experience when the new lads can just suss it out with their eyes? Hey, let's all learn from the new lad.
Oh, this seems fairly obvious. Don't you just turn that?
Oh god. Don't try this at home. In real life.
Don't! Never heard it do that before.
Oh dear. There's a tool I need. I'll just go get it.
What did he do to it? Has anybody got a pipe wrench?
Ow. I should really have paid more attention when Dad was banging on the plumbing. I hope they're not dead.
No, it's alright, they're unconscious. You're all good. However, there is
On the other hand, it looks like I can get down now.
Yep, certainly does. Alright. Ah. There's a whole bunch of modeling down here, so you didn't have your gas mask equipped. Well, at least it's just toxic fumes anyway. Shut up. Right, got all that. Anything else? Collect our strange meat. Oh. Come back down this way. There's victory meat.
Power's out on the elevator. I'll need to find a way to turn the juice back on.
Blackberry. Excuse me. To Dr. Verloc. Dear Dr. Verloc, my men seem to have received a weak batch of joy. That is, it makes them half as happy. Unfortunately, it makes them just as foggy. As a result, they've been doubling up on joy, and this is making them rather too foggy to work. Can you please send a regular strength ration of joy as soon as possible? Is Blackberry a possibility?
Yeah, another note about bad joy. Gemma was really onto something, wasn't she?
Yes, she was, as it would seem. Electric artwork. Dear Mr. Watt, ha ha ha. One of my workers has made an artwork out of live electrical wires. No, that's nothing to be worried about at all. Although the boys are quite fond of it. Really? It is great to hazard. No shit. The tenure of our Tunnel Rats quartet was electrocuted this morning. Tunnel Rats quartet, that's good. Oh dear. Singing rats. That'd be kind of cool. Disturbing at the same time. That rats can talk. Anyway. I mean our language, not their own. Anyway. We are not able to get past the sculpture to reach the rest of the facility safely. Could you kindly turn off the sector's power grid just long enough for me to remove the artwork? Endochronic properties. A second resublimation of the theomolidine crystals might enhance the endochronic properties. If we were truly able to enhance the endochronic properties, we could use the same crystals indefinitely. Okay. Curious. Very curious. Let's get into this room here. Don't need to wear my gas mask, I'm just wearing for the sake of it. But this... another bludgeoner. Okay, not bad. Forms. We were all dismayed to learn that your Glee Club's misfortune. I am enclosing 2 copies of A221 Unexpected Staff Holiday, which must be completed in triplicate, as well as one of the forms of FIN 753 Departmental Budget Adjustment Report that should be filled in and returned within 3 days. Okay. To Alfred Suffolk, Supervisor of the Giant. Okay. One gigantic board of numbers. Wonderful.
How do I cross that platform without getting electrocuted?
Now make sure there isn't a short circuit before... Fucking apprentices. They never fucking listen.
I see, said the blind man as he picked up his hammer and saw.
Right, for this next part, I recommend we use the rubber cat suit for less conductible energy. Although it doesn't really matter, we can actually jump across these and only take minimal damage. And that's the artwork they're referring to. December 29, 1964. It has come to my attention that certain employers are using live wires as Victory Day sparklers. Let me remind you that Victory Day is not for several more months, besides which the sparklers are a safety hazard. On the subject of safety hazards, whose turn is it to empty the rain buckets? I found 4 of them overflowing on Tuesday. Kindly do not let this happen again. A.S. Excuse me. Not bad.
always wanted to drive one of those things. They sort of look like tea kettles, don't they? How have I...
Yeah, I suppose do, don't they? Actually,
Have I
let's...
noticed that?
Magnificent muffins. We've had a bit of an accident. Henrietta made muffins for the bake sale, but mistakenly used the almond gas for flouring. Now she's gone on holiday. Okay, so she's basically dead. I've given my staff leave until further notice. Meanwhile, do not eat the muffins until Sector 3 or enter Sector 3 without a gas mask.
She accidentally poisoned the muffins? Even on Joy people aren't that stupid. Unless there's something wrong with the Joy.
Exactly. Let's get in here. Heal ourselves up a little bit. Lovely. Nice. Let's go in here and collect what we can. I can't remember we have. Let's just disconnect the gas mask for the moment. And let's equip the boiler suit for now. That's not disturbing at all, is it? No. Okay, good, got some more of those. So yes, we're going to be driving that shortly. Does look like a bit of gigantic T-kill, doesn't it really? Now that we look at it. Okay, let's get through here. Hop on. There. A bit of a run up for this one. Okay, not bad. Bad Batches of Joy. September 29. Thank you for your response to my letter about Bad Batches of Joy. While I appreciate your offer, if I said any employee who has a problem with a recent batch of Joy to Howard for experimental treatment, you'll have my entire bloody staff knock on your gate. I hope you got a plan B. Now I can understand that.
If the Joy's going bad, that'll drive the entire town crazy.
It certainly would, wouldn't it? Formula adjustments. Dear Mr. Suffolk, thank you for your recent memo. We are experiencing a temporary problem while we adjust the Joy formula slightly to take advantage of some of the new materials. Meanwhile, I can't have if they double the dosage, can it? The more the merrier. Yeah,
Adjusting the formula. New materials. Well, that sounds encouraging. And when people sound encouraging in Wellington, well, something terrible is usually happening.
Yep.
I have a feeling there's not supposed to be quite so many red lights on this board.
Don't think so, no. Alright, let's get out of here.
It is becoming rather unhealthy in here. Maybe I'd be safer in the Jubilator.
First go turn this.
Well, this is the slowest roller coaster I've ever been on. Make way for Captain Toad of Toadle!
Ah.
We can walk down by the beach, just you and me. We've got love underneath our feet, happy as can be. Can you help me please?
Nice, the music.
'Cause I'm down here on my knees. Only you're gonna rescue me. La 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 la. La 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 la.
And this is our first stop.
It's closed. Shit. How do I open it? Sorry, can't stay.
No, we definitely can't. Whoa! Oh crap! Well, that's one way to exit the vehicle, isn't it? Oh God! Thank you, not. Hey, there we go for that unlovely cutscene that we've seen now a million
So there's an
times.
exit door here, I think, but I'm gonna have to turn on some power switches. Is that how the bobbies get around? Oh, wonder if they ever get stuck. That could get awkward.
Yeah, I imagine it probably would.
Peter, there you are. Why don't you come down and we'll have a chat about loyalty? Oh, don't be a big girl blouse, laddie. I'm just having fun with you, aren't I? Come on down and let's have a laugh.
There's the power room. How am I supposed to get across?
I didn't realize I'd already swiped it. There we go. Proper use of jubilators. Okay. Please note that the proper function of a jubilator is 1. To dispose of downers who have gone on holiday in public, and 2. To diffuse airborne joy to citizens who may have forgotten to take their pills. A jubilator is not a mechanical steed for jousting and betting. What? We are becoming quite short-handed as a result of this tomfoolery, since the cockpit burns up when one jubilator smashes another. They are almost invincible, except for the electrical issue we are working on. But even a rock can be broken by another rock. It has further come to my attention that certain employees attempted to sabotage jubilators to gain advantage on illicit competitions. Perpetrators will be caught and damage will be docked from their pay. Fair enough. Now we've got 11 lovely points which we will spend on this. We can...
I'm not getting past those jets without getting poached like an egg. Can I turn them off?
We've got to wait till... comes through, okay. Now. Oh, just.
Okay, that's one. 2 more, I think.
Gas mask time. Okay, it's
I would
already...
love to stay.
Here, but I can't. Where's the door?
It's in there, okay. Those, excellent.
So electricity damages tubulators. What can I zap it with?
I tried to slow down Pete's jubilator like you asked, but the robust buggers. Turns out a jubilator only has 3 weaknesses. A big electric shock, bashing open the rear access panel and extracting the activator. There might be only 2, come to think of it. Obviously none of these things is exactly subtle. Please advise.
I think if I redirect the motoline to power the grid...
Okay, so there's one here. There's one here. And the other one is around here. It's up there. Now we can get through.
Two. One more. Where are the switches to turn on this bloody door? I
Okay.
sort of think this place is about to explode.
Hopefully not. Turn that gas mask off. We don't need it just at this very moment. Urgent joy request. Dear Anton, while workers seem to have received a weak batch of joy, that is, it makes them half as happy. Unfortunately, it makes them just as foggy too. They've been doubling up in joy, which makes them rather foggy to work. They'll no longer remember to put on their gas masks. Half our glee club has gone on holiday from taking off their masks to sing. Oh god. Okay. Urgent situation. Oh my god. Oh jeez. Another upgrade. Good. Alright. Go up here. Then we need to go up here. Oops. Right, still on the actual platform this time.
Right, I can open that bloody door now, I hope.
Because keycard, we'll take that happily. Okay, up here. Excellent.
You're gonna run me down with that thing!
Not if you run fast enough, you rotten fool! Now, let's have a conversation. I'm sorry, no, it was constructive. Let's have a constructive conversation. Has my work
No, you stupid thing.
free anyway? Look, little friend. Bring out the queen of the bloody pipe. God save God, praise the King. Long live God, noble King. God
Get in the cockpit, press go, go.
save the King.
Well, at least that part's simple.
Reign over us, God save the King. Oh Lord, our Lord, the right
Don't need any of those.
I wonder if that's what I need to kill this berserk tea kettle.
You do? Now, did I equip one on me? Probably not. Oh, that's just bloody typical. Oh, there we are. Don't worry, you just need to throw it at it. Oh my god, he's singing to his heart's content. All you need to do is just hit it, don't worry about...
That I did not expect.
Thank God you came when you did. I didn't realise he was patriotic like that.
Look, I'm doing a newspaper story about how well you're all holding up down here.
I think I've read that article a few times.
How well are you holding up down here?
On good days, we get more things working than break down.
And on bad days?
Like today, look, there's a big electronic board down there, tells us what's broken. Ironically, that works perfect. Here's a diagram. Oh, look, it's time for my tea break. Ta-ra!
This isn't a diagram. It's a letter. A permanent solution. Again. What kind of permanent solution is he thinking of? Whatever it is, I bet that's what got Gemma taken away by the doctors.
Permanent solution. October 4th. Dear Penelope, I received your note about the latest batch of joy. You did the right thing in writing to me. Antonos, however you pronounce it. I am working on a permanent solution that will render our current joy program obsolete. But you didn't hear it from me. Warmly, Anton. P.S. Please convey my warm regards to Richard. I've been meaning to have both round to dinner. It's been too long. Alright. Before we do, I got some notes to read. From Peter Thump. To Penelope Snug. I don't like to be a teller of tales, but Thomas Horner is the one making book on the Jubilator races. He's always tempting us to bet, then taking our money. Other people's money, I mean. I never bet myself. I also believe he's monkeying with the Jubilator's speed dials to fix the races. Many workers, not me, of course, get in debt to him and are forced to hand over their paychecks. I thought you'd want to know, since you put such trust in him. Interesting. From Penelope. To Mr. Horner. I am sorry to inform you that your promotion to second shift supervisor has been denied on account of your behavioral infractions. I am shocked to find that gambling is going on here. When Peter explained the situation to me, I had no choice but to make him supervisor instead. P.S. In light of your precarious position here, I would not be making book on any Guy Fawkes Day jousting tournaments if I were you. P.P.S. If you persist in proclaiming your innocence, then I suppose I don't owe you 10 quid for the Grand Derby, do I?
A permanent solution. Again.
Oh, and right there was a shock grenade. Oh, didn't even have to craft one. Anyway, we've got one in our inventory. That's what matters. Right, let's leave. Right, let's report back to Miss Oliphant. Alright, we'll fast track to this one. Only problem now is we're gonna have to rest until the daytime to get access to it, so, but never mind. I wish it would show us something slightly different with these cartoon cutscenes. I wish it would. It gets a bit old after a while. What do you reckon?
Clever of them to pave the tracks with good intentions.
I suppose it is.
Sleep, the poor man's dinner.
Alright. Let's go back to the office. Okay, left, right, okay. Do I still have it equipped? Nope, but I'll need my proper suit equipped. This one down here, yes. And they're all still on the coffee break. Okay, wow.
Terribly busy. What is it?
Gemma's been taken away. I saw 2 doctors shove her into a popper.
Oh my goodness. Why?
But she was digging into the tunnels. That didn't come out right. I followed up. The whole underground is sort of falling apart.
Oh my.
That's why you sent her, wasn't it? Not to write about the tunnel rats.
I certainly couldn't print a story like that, could I?
The joy's gone bad, and Dr. Verloc knows. But he's telling them not to worry. He's got some sort of permanent solution.
That doesn't sound ominous at all.
Well, that's
Nope.
exactly what I thought. If I had a press pass, I could get into Hayworth Labs. And my old adulator, if you still got it.
After what happened to Gemma? Dr. Verloc, he's sort of his own law there.
I have some personal business there.
If I'm not here when you get back, if you found something out, see if you can't publish it. Those numpties out there know how to put the ink on the page, but the only articles they ever read are their own.
You're getting out. How?
Oh, I wouldn't even know how to get out. But you never know when I might stop printing lies. And they won't like that.
No, they won't.
Great. I've got all my press stuff back. That ought to be handy. You can show up all sorts of places regular people shouldn't go.
Alright. On that note, we're going to end this part here. I'm going to clean out my inventory, because when we got to a labs we'll be collecting even more stuff there anyway. Excuse me. Next time, Hathworth Labs. See you then.